Hi friends, welcome to another RedditRev episode. Please subscribe and hit that like button if you're enjoying the content, and please share it with your friends if you can. I'd really appreciate it. Also, please leave me a comment to let me know what you think of the episode. Now let's get started with today's stories.
Fiancé cheated for 2 out of 3 years. My ex, M21, and myself, F22, were together for 3 years. We had bought a house, had a son, got engaged, and even had wedding plans set until about 3 months ago. Even being young, we were relatively successful. Good jobs, supportive family, and, what I thought was, a good relationship. My suspicions of cheating started with the continuing $600 a month credit card bill. He never did give me real answers when I asked why it was so much, especially when it wasn't used on bills or groceries. I found a pair of VS underwear in our bedroom, one size too small for me. It was a style I would wear, so I couldn't figure out if they were actually mine or not, and my memory was horrible. I started having my friend drive by the house when I wasn't there to see if anyone else was or not. After about a year of him not having a passcode on his phone, one popped up. He never went anywhere without his phone, and made sure to carefully watch me if I ever used it. Roughly August of last year, he broke it off with me for a single night, and ended up having a girl over. We got back together the next day, something I should never have agreed to, I think, and he told me about it. I was upset and hurt, but loved him too much to do anything about it. The end of December last year, I put him on my phone plan. Brand new phone, smartwatch, and tablet all under my name. By the first week of January he had left his watch charging on the counter, and by curiosity and suspicion I went through it. I found a Bumble verification code from just 3 days earlier. That same night, when he went to bed, I took his phone and locked myself in the bathroom. I found that he had been talking to all other girls on Snapchat and Instagram. I found his Bumble account and the girls he talked to on there. I found his OnlyFans account where he was tipping girls there, note, the credit card bill, and his entire photo gallery was TikToks of girls, Snapchat videos he had saved of them, nudes, and screenshots of conversations. I confronted him the next morning, saying that a friend of mine, who was single at the time, had seen his Bumble account. I told him to delete the account and block all the women he had talked to. He did. We ended up trying to repair the relationship, but by the end of February, right before we were supposed to get married, he broke it off with me saying he wasn't happy and didn't have time to date. 2 months later he started sending pictures of me and his new girlfriend kissing. I'm happier now, and moving into my own place soon since I've been living with my parents for 3 months. He tells the story of how we just didn't get along anymore, but I know the real truth. TLDR, fiancé emotionally, and most likely, physically cheated using Bumble and Snapchat, spent $600 per month on OnlyFans, and then broke up with me because he didn't have time to date. Next story. My BF 22M cheated on me 18F with my best friend 19F while I was laying next to them. Hey everyone, something really upsetting happened to me yesterday, and I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. I had been in a relationship with my boyfriend for almost 3 years, and I also had a friend whom I had known for nearly 2 years. Yesterday, I decided to go out for a drink with my girlfriend to spend a nice evening together. While we were hanging out, my boyfriend texted and asked if he could join us. Both my girlfriend and I agreed, and he came over, and we all had a good time. Later on, we headed back to my friend's studio apartment. Along the way, I opened up about some personal insecurities, like feeling foolish at times because of my hair color and expressing my discomfort with the idea of threesomes, as it made me feel gross and uncomfortable. Once we arrived at the apartment, we watched a series together. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and when I woke up, I noticed my girlfriend was continuously rubbing my boyfriend's belly. I immediately expressed my discomfort to my boyfriend, but I eventually fell back asleep. My girlfriend was also getting ready for bed, and I noticed she had changed into a silk kimono, which was unusual since she had been wearing an oversized t-shirt and pants earlier, a red flag for me. I was quite exhausted, so I drifted off to sleep again. Suddenly, I woke up, sensing movement on the bed and hearing heavy breathing. I was paralyzed, realizing what was happening. I went to the bathroom, trying to gather my thoughts and figure out what to do next. Eventually, I made the decision to pack my things and leave. While I was packing, my boyfriend went to the bathroom and I confronted my friend, calling her a disrespectful person. She responded with a feeble apology, but it didn't mean much to me. My boyfriend entered the room, and I ended our relationship on the spot. I swiftly left, with my belongings in tow. He followed me, pleading to take me home and ensure my safety, but I refused. As I walked home, he continued chasing after me, expressing how stupid he had been and how he never wanted to lose me. It was the first time I saw him cry, but by that point, I couldn't bring myself to care. I'm at a loss for what to do now. I see my friend regularly at school since she's in my class, and I don't know how to handle the situation. I am consumed with anger and confusion. Comment 1. He only cried as a manipulation tactic. If anything, he is maybe sad he lost you, he is not sorry at all. Don't fall for his crocodile tears. They are the lowest of the low. You expressed being uncomfortable with them being together right before. The respectlessness on their side is immense. Treat them as if they were dead to you from now on. They don't deserve any of your attention. Comment 2. My only thing is you don't have to say shit to anybody. You don't have to explain what happened or put them on blast. They are now dead to you, ghosts. That will carry more of an effect than words. If anyone asked what happened, tell them, but if no one asks, then leave it in the past. We sadly live in a time where if you are going to be in relationships, then you are going to be cheated on. Just look at the divorce rates nowadays. The shit translates to dating too, sadly.
I hope you enjoyed our video. It's always a pleasure creating these stories, and if you liked what you saw, please take the time to show your support by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already done so. Sharing with your friends is also greatly appreciated. Let me know in the comments section below what you think of our videos. I'm all ears. Be sure to check back soon for more original Reddit stories every day on RedditRev. Until then, stay awesome, my friend.